Yeah, very good morning to you all. Let us see about the process 1 is completed successfully. Let's go ahead with process 2. Process 2, it is a continuous process. That means it has whatever the output of process 1 has to reach to the process 2. This is the first stage. We have to receive. As an example, once you have completed your primary school, you have to be transferred to the middle school. Once you have completed middle school, you have to be transferred to the high school. Likewise, once you have completed high school, you have to be transferred to the college. In the same syntax, first process says, I have completed this quantum. How much quantum is completed? 425 quantum is been completed. Process 1, how much completed output? The finished goods resulted from process 1 is 425, of which 106 was sent to the warehouse, so-called market. It was sent and it wants to sell. The leftover is considered as 319. It is being transferred to the next process. How much is being transferred? 319 quantum, and per rate is 11.76, and the value is 3750 is to be taken into consideration. Therefore, process 2, how much quantum you are getting, the same value you have to take into consideration. This is very first step. Is it clear? Yeah. It is received. Process B, process 2 is received from process 1, process A. Okay. Process B is received. Process 2 is received from process 1. Okay. How much is received? 319 quantity. That is the liters, the value you know already. Let's see the question. In the second stage, 200 liters of another chemical was added. What they say? Another chemical was added, introduction of, that is considered as input of direct materials. Input of direct materials. How much quantum they say? Very clearly they said 200 liters were being input. What is the value they say? The value they say $5,000. Next, direct labor. The incidental expenses in this stage are direct labor $4,000. Okay, I am including direct wages. Next one is direct expenses is $1,500. Okay, very good. Till now the concept is clear. Then they say very clearly, it is estimated that 25% of the chemical will be evaporated. How much percentage been evaporated? 25% of the total input. 25% of the input. How much input now? Can you say? That is nothing but, input is nothing but 319 plus 200. That means you have to take here 25% of the input, means not only 319 of liters. 319 liters you should not take. You have to take the total input, you have to take into consideration. Let us see here how to calculate. This is nothing but open braces, this one, and you have to add with another one, these two, into 25%. This is nothing but 130 liters are being evaporated. How many liters are being evaporated? 130 liters are being evaporated. Therefore, there is no value for this. What is there any value evaporated? Can you sell it out? Market? You cannot sell anything in the market. Let's see here. The total value of input cost. How much is the input cost? Is 14,250, and then the total value of input quantity is how much? 519 is the total amount of input quantity. Next, what is the condition here? How much he wants to sell? Let us see here very clearly. 40% of the output is being transferred to the, how much? Third process. How much is being transferred? 40% of the output. No, 1 second. 40% of the output to earn a margin of 30%. That means how much they are selling here? They want to sell 40%. They want to sell. How much is balance? 60% is only here. The owner wants to sell 40% of the output. 40% he wants to sell. You have to take here the same syntax of earlier. How much you have to take? 40% of the output here you have to take. Earlier it is 25%. Now it is 40%. What is the balance now? The balance is nothing but, you have to take, it is 40%, the balance is nothing but 60%. 60% of the output is been transferred to process 2. Output, come how much value is output, you have to take into consideration. How we will get output? Output, let us see here, that is nothing but total, this one, input, and then minus, okay, normal loss of weight. Okay, let's see here. I do not want to do here. Okay, into 40%. How much value they say? No, 155 is to be sell in the market. Why no? Yes, this is the value. The same syntax. How much quantum you want to transfer to the process 3? That is nothing but you have to take, open the braces, the formula, this one input, or else I can take directly input value minus normal loss value into 60%, into 60% is being transferred to next process. This is to be considered the same way. Total input is 519 minus output is the normal loss value, weight loss is 130. The balance 60% will go to next process, 40% would be sold. The same thing. Now we have to calculate rate per good unit. What is the formula here? Rate per good unit, good unit value, total input cost. What is total input cost here? 14,250 minus, there is no value, and then total input quantity is 519 minus 130. Let us see what is the value you are getting over here. I would like to open the brackets and divided by, that's the value. This is the 37 it is giving, and then if at all you make it as 3 points, it would be showing. Therefore, here the value, how much you have to take? The value you have to take the syntax, and then the value here you have to take the same rate per good unit you have to take. This is the cost value, and you want to have the total value, this one multiplied with quantity into rate, you will be getting total value. Quantity multiplied the rate per unit you will be getting. Therefore, if at all you see the answer must have to come the same value, but it is coming to real $2 a bit more. Why it is coming? Let's see here. Yeah, $2 it's okay. For your understanding, it would be taken into consideration. Actually, it is not 130 here. We have to take the same value as it is the same. I can take the referral. Okay, it is now 129.69. 129.69. Therefore, here also I have to take, rather taking direct values here, I'll take the values as a reference. I'll take here. Therefore, you will be getting the correct values. Let's take that is nothing but open braces, total input value minus 0 divided by, again brackets open, total input quantity minus normal loss. Where is the normal loss? Normal loss quantity. After you take, you will be getting the same answer. Yeah, this is the answer. It to be taken into consideration. Let's see now how much is to be sold in the market. Okay, the quantum of per unit you have to take into consideration here. Let's see the same syntax, how to do whatever you have done earlier. The same way, let us do it out. In the question they say, How much margin they want? The owner wants to earn a margin of 30%. What's the margin here? Margin is 30%. Therefore, your profit requirement is 30 percentage upon sales. That means it should be 100. Therefore, cost you will be having 70. And then what is the value here you will be getting here? What is the cost value? The cost value is nothing but this is the value. Okay. If at all this is the value you will get, how much you will be getting here? Let us see here. 360. Yeah. Okay, therefore how much he has to sell now? Per liter from process output to how much he has to sell? That is nothing but $52.324. This is the value you have to take into consideration. I repeat again, how much the margin they want? The margin they want 30%. Okay, margin is nothing but profit as a percentage on sales. Ratio is nothing but is very important here. They say profit is 30, sales value is 100. Therefore, your cost must be 70. You already know the cost value per liter. What is the cost per liter is? Rate per good unit is the same value you will be taking into consideration over here. And then how much you want? 30% is nothing but how you will get? H51. H51 means, this is the value divided by H50 into G50. Yeah, of course, the same is the formula. It is F50. Yeah, okay. Therefore, this is the value of, what is the value to sell in the market? The process to output, how much quantum you know? The quantum is nothing but 155 liters it is to be sold. And the value is nothing but, the cost value is 36.63. You have to sell in the market is nothing but 52.324 to earn a margin of 30%. This is the end of process 2. Hope you have understand this process 2 very clearly as compared with process 1. Both are the same. Process 1 and process 2 both same. The only difference here is nothing but input from process one extra point comes out, that is considered as input or transfer from previous process. What is the previous process? P1, process 1 or process 1. Whatever they are sending, that we are receiving it. That is only the difference. Remaining all as it is the same of the process 1. The structure and the format and everything will be taken into consideration as the same. Hope you might have understand this process 2. Let's go ahead with dealing with another one.